Hey everyone, this is Lug&Tug Sawmill. Today, Carol and I are going to cut some inch boards from this big old red oak cant we cut the other day. Little sawmill, got a low horsepower engine. We're going to be cutting pretty slow. These wide boards, it really drags it down, but that's the way it goes. As usual, we're going to be running Wood-Mizer double hard 747 bands, and I'm thinking that maybe a 4 degree would cut a little better, but I don't have any, so we'll do what we do. This is one of those trees that fell down in the woods. We've had a lot of wind this winter, even starting last summer, and we've got a lot of trees still down. I guess we'll get around to sawing them sooner or later. Move some of those flitches on back on some saw horses so we can edge them later. Some of them really aren't flitches, they're just boards that are too wide for anybody in the neighborhood to plane. Seems like everybody has a 12-inch planer, so I like to make the top size 12 inches so neighbors won't have any trouble getting through their machine. That's hard on Carol's job too with the sawdust bucket. You just about fill it up every pass. Spring is here. Things are greening up pretty good out there. Won't be long before people be mowing their lawns. Trees start to get really green. They're not too green yet, but they're starting. It's just painfully slow sawing these oaks. Oaks fairly hard, but the width of them is what's slowing it down. It's just, I'm cutting about as fast as the band will cut. I like to take 2 or 3, sometimes as many as 10 boards off the camp before I unload them on anything, a sawhorses or a ride or somewhere. But it's a lot of cranking up when you have to hit 6 inches. You have to crank it up about 7 inches to get clear everything coming back. We'll roll it tomorrow or the next day. We're about halfway through. Now would be a real good time to like and subscribe. We're really glad you came along today. We're always glad to see you. We hope you had fun, and we hope you'll return. After that cold, windy winter this year, we've about used all the firewood in our woodshed, so we're going to have to work on firewood for a little while and try to get built back up for the future. Some of these flitches are 18 inches wide, and they're kind of hard to handle getting them on the sawmill and getting them stood up so we can saw them. But we'll get 2 boards out of most of them, so that makes it worth all the effort. And that's a wrap for the LT-15 start.